Hi everyone, this is Karen with Creative Cuts and Designs. I thought today we would unbox our paper pumpkin, and this is the Hope Box for August 2021. Now mine got a little beat up on the way here, but otherwise I could have used this box as a gift, and they had um, the decorating things you needed to, so this is like a little belly band that would fit on that you could decorate your box with and then fill it full of goodies. So they give us enough stuff to decorate the box and make the 9 cards. And this is really pretty reasonable price too, because it averages out for a little less than $3 a card. And you can't get that anywhere else that cute for that price. And then when you open it up, it gives you step-by-step instructions for card 1, card 2, card 3, and then how to decorate the box. And alongside, you have the regular ruler or the metric ruler. And then this gives you a little bit closer up view of what's included for each card. And then this is what all came into the box. And also they give you some alternatives there. And if you need more detailed instructions and you want to watch it, then you can just scan this and watch it on your computer or your phone. Isn't that cool? So I thought we would just look at the envelopes real quick. So it has this envelope with that on the back, and it has this one, and it's decorated like that on the back. And then the last one, so it's 3 each. Isn't that cute? And then it coordinates with the card you're going to make. So let's set those aside. And then it comes with, I guess it is easier to see it that way, with the stamps. And it's the photopolymer. And you would just peel this off and take your stamp out. And while we're doing that, oh, I bet that sounds lovely to you. We're going to do this and just peel this off and have it ready, because this is the one we're going to make today. All right. It comes with a Stampin' Spot, and the very first time you order a paper pumpkin, it will come with a block. I'm going to be using a regular block D with it, but it does come the very first time with a paper pumpkin block. And instead of opening my Stampin' Spot, I'm just going to use my regular classic Stampin' Pad, same color, lacy, Blackberry Bliss. Started to say basic, I didn't mean to do that. It also came with ribbon. And isn't this pretty? And then it came with plain white, because it's going to put this on the background. And we have our green and our matching green with our words. Comes in the 3 different languages. A little tag and flowers. I thought this was really cool. And then again, more tags. And then we're just going to punch out the hope. And see how easy it is to punch this stuff out? So we're just going to do one of these today. Just kind of want to punch out one of everything today, just so you can see how easy it is to do, how pretty it is. And you know, this doesn't take too long. And I have a friend, one day she sits and gets it all organized, and then the next day she puts it all together. It just time-wise, that works out better for her. And I just want you to see, if you put these all together and make sure they're all snug right, You can punch these out all 3 at a time and save yourself a little bit of time and trouble. You just got to be careful because you don't want to tear it. All right, let me put these down where you can see them. And the last one for this. So see, it's really easy and simple. And so, and I'm just going to punch out the one tomorrow, just so you can see. Well, actually, it's not that hard to do all 3 of them at the same time, is it? And the hope. Hope is in the yellow. And that's the other thing. On the back of the card on this, it will tell you how it coordinates. So here's the coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors: Bermuda Bay, Blackberry Bliss, Bumblebee, Mellow Mambo, Petal Pink, Pool Party, and Poppy Parade. So it tells you the colors, Stampin' Up! Colors that it coordinates with. Now this, I don't know if I would do this together because it's pretty delicate. So I don't know if I'd do all 3 together like I did the other one. And you want to be as close to the edge as possible when you're pulling it apart so you don't tear it. Make sure we're good. So you want to be real careful with that. Isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous. It helps you see it a little bit better. All right. And this is the other one that we're going to punch out. I think this is part of decorating the box, so I won't be using that one. But I can use it for something else. So we got our 3 there. If you know of anybody that speaks these languages, you could save it and give it to them. All right, so let's look at our options again. We have this one, or this one. I think I want to do this one today. And it already shows you which card envelope it coordinates with. So here's our 3 different cards, bases, and it uses this one. So we're just going to fold it down. And then I think what I like about this, it even tells you where to put, you know, like here it's telling you to use the Stampin' Dimensionals. Here the little dots means use the little mini glue dots that they provide. All right. Oh, did I show you the pretty sequins? Aren't those pretty? You can't hardly tell the color, but it is more of a pink than a silver, but it changes. So the first thing it's telling us to do is to ink. So we're going to ink up. So not only does all this come to you in a box ready to open, all the designing is done, all the cut, you know, prep work is done. It also comes to you with a little ink spot and then these stamps, this little stamp set, and then you get to keep this stuff. And did you know you can order refills on this? Just going to put this little piece of foam down. And it's telling you it wants you to get this base. It even shows you which is the top and which is the bottom. Of course, you can do whatever you want with it. You can turn it upside down, sideways, whatever you want. It's your card. You can do it. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to stamp it the way they said to. All right. And you might see me looking to see if I'm anywhere near straight on there. All right. So now if you had the Stamparatus, if you wanted it darker and you would have had this set up, you could then just re-ink it and do it darker. And then it's telling you that it wants you to use the Stampin' Dimensionals in the 4 corners. All right, and then it's telling you on this bigger green piece, the Bermuda Bay piece, it wants you to just use the glue dots. Now, if you have your own adhesive, you can also use that, or you could use the glue, the Tombow glue. But we're going to do it just the way it says for the purpose of the video. And it's telling you you only need 4 little pieces. It just seems to work better for me that it all comes off at once, so I just put it, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, I just bend it, pull it off, and then put it on. Okay. And then I just kind of slide it with my fingertip to get it off. So the little glue dots are on there. Can you see it? Like there? All right. So this card is going this direction. So I'm just going to kind of finger iron that out a little bit. All right. So it's going this direction. And we're just going to center it top to bottom and left to right. Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes I do better after I hold it up and I look at it, and then I might want to move it. So I don't press it down until I've done that. All right. So now we have this piece. And we're just pulling those little tabs off. And again, they're going to center it top to bottom, left to right. And just eyeball it. And then let's see what else. They've got the 2 little butterflies, and they've got the Hope and Tomorrow, which they already did. So they're telling you that you just need 1 dimensional on the Hope. So we'll put that on. We did just the 1 dimensional. And this is just going to make it pop up a little bit. Yeah, it helps if you take the piece off. I thought I'd already done that. Sorry. So we're just going to cover up the word Hope. We're going to look and make sure it's straight the way we like it. And then we'll press down. And then on the Tomorrow, they're telling you you only need 2 dimensionals. I think the fun thing about this, if you have a friend, you could get together. You could each buy one and make it together. Or if you just wanted to have a couple ladies over and have a little coffee and cards, you could, you know, like if you had 2 other ladies over, the 3 of you could each make a card and visit with each other. And we're going to just line it up again. And there you go. And then it's telling us to use the glue dots again on our little, oh, you know, I think I need to punch another one of these. I only punched the one. So it's just telling us to do a little glue dot on the back of these. Now, if you wanted to, you could go ahead and put 2 on there, but it's saying 1's enough. Okay, this time the glue dot stayed on the plastic. So I'm just gonna pick it off like that. And then put the little butterfly up here. And we're gonna grab it. And this time it wanted to stay on my finger. So we're gonna put it, tap it and hold it down, okay? All right, and then they just did the other butterfly here. I kind of like it sticking off. And then they're telling you they did a lot of the sequence. They did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like more than that, but I only see the 5 on the card. So they did 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 over there. So let's do that. Handy dandy way is with our little paper snips. So they did 1, 2, 3, let's see, I think they went up a little bit more, 4, and now again, just because that's what they did doesn't mean you have to do that. Normally you do it in odd numbers. So if I wanted to, I could do 1 there and 1 somewhere else, but I think this is cool. So always hope, because you never know what tomorrow will bring. And then you got a nice little note card to write to somebody. Well, that's it for today. I do want to talk to you about the paper pumpkins, and I'll have the information in the section so you know you can read it and click on the links. But paper pumpkins you can buy on, you can just put your credit card in and every month they'll send you one, or you can buy a one-time only, or you can buy a 3-month subscription, a 6-month subscription, or a 12-month subscription. And anytime you want to stop it, if you put your credit card in, you just remove your credit card and just say you're done. If you are belong to a club or want to order it, you can order it online. Right now, you don't have to belong to a club. I don't mean to say that, but like my friend who belongs to a club, that's what she purchases at her club, is the 3-month subscription. And right now, because of Celebration, you also, because that's a $66, I believe, then you also get the a Celebration item for free. And that's always fun, right, to get something free. And then this is the other part that I really like about Paper Pumpkin. So maybe you don't do Valentine's Day cards, or maybe you don't do Halloween cards. Well, when those come around, you can just say you want to suspend it for that month. So if Valentine's Day comes in January, let's say, then, and you bought it, so you have a December, January, February 3-month subscription, then you would get December's, suspend January's, and then just pick up your second one in February and your third one in March. And so that's really cool. So I hope you enjoyed it, saw how fast it is, how versatile, if mom and daughter want to get together and do it. And again, it'd be really fun to do it with a couple ladies and just have a night out and enjoy yourselves. All right. Thank you so much. I'll have more information below the video so you can see that and check it out as well. Thank you. Have a good night.